Hey guys, what's up? My name is MissXara and you're watching my Not So Berry Starter Home Speed Build video. So if you guys are wondering what the Not So Berry challenge is, I'll leave a link to all the rules of the challenge in the description down below. Basically, this challenge is a 10 generation challenge and each generation has a certain type of rules that you need to follow. If you do that, then you'll probably end up playing with aspects of the game that you haven't explored before, so it's a really fun challenge to do. I'm really excited to start doing the Let's Play videos of it, but I thought it would be better to first do a create a sim video so you guys can see how I created my Not So Berry sim. We have to start with the mint generation, so I'll also leave a link to the create a sim video that I've done for my mint generation. Her name is Maya Mint. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I created her, then you should definitely check that video out. Anyways, in the rules of the Not So Berry challenge, they specifically tell you to make your sim represent the color of the generation. So in the first generation it's the color mint, but they don't say that your house has to represent the color, but of course it looks way better if you just also put some mint details in the house. So I tried doing that here as well, using the wallpapers and some accessories. I didn't go overboard, I think, but you'll definitely see that this house is meant for the Not So Berry mint generation. And since I made this a starter home, you'll see me struggling a bit with the money because I didn't want this whole lot to be over 20k. So in the beginning I very enthusiastically added in a lot of windows, which I end up selling and replacing with cheaper windows. So the house will look a little bit different at the end. I also didn't do much else on the outside simply because I couldn't afford to do a whole lot of landscaping, so it kept it really simple and basic. And I just figured once my sim moves in there and she'll have a job in the scientist career, so she'll make money and then we'll change up the house, of course. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the look of the house. I did forget to add in like a desk and a PC, but I ran out of money, so that will be the first thing I add in once I put my berry sim in there, or my Not So Berry sim, because I think once I move her in we'll still have a little bit of money to spend. I did try to make the outside look more minty, but I just thought the house would look too dark, so I kept most of it just white. So since the Not So Berry challenge is a 10 generation challenge, I'm kind of curious, have you guys ever made it all the way to the 10th generation? Because personally I made it till like generation 4 on one of my gameplays. Maybe 4 or 5. It was the household that I made for myself, so it was me and my husband, and we got like 3 kids, I think, and then those had kids, and then me and my husband, we died of old age, which was pretty, I wouldn't say cute because a death is never that cute, but we literally died seconds from each other. So that was kind of funny to me because I saw myself collapse and then I was like, oh no, now he has to be alone, and then like poof, he died as well. So that's just a funny random moment that I had in my gameplay. And I still think that right now we're still stalking our other family members as ghosts. So yeah, we're not entirely gone yet, so that's a funny thing about The Sims. I think we can even bring them back to life, but I'm too lazy to figure out what I have to do in order to get them back. And I kind of feel like I've lived a long life with them, so it's done. I'm ready to move on with all the new generations and the new family members. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you ever made it to the 10th generation. So yeah, I don't think I have a lot to say about the build. It's pretty basic. There's not a lot of stuff in there. I kept it really white and just a few minty touches. Right now you can see me struggling with the money, so I'm trying to sell some stuff, replace it with cheaper stuff, just so I can put more stuff in, but it's pretty much that. This is pretty much it. Also, I really love how you can take the cheapest of plants and then just size it up and it looks like a decent plant. That helps me out so much when I do this budget kind of build. So yeah, I'm really happy with that size up thing that they have in The Sims. Also, it's kind of at this moment that I start to realize I have so little stuff in the house, but the house is so big, so why don't I just size it down a little? It would give me more money and the house wouldn't look so empty. So here I am just resizing the house so it looks a little bit better and not so empty. But yeah, this is gonna be the part where I'm gonna exchange all the windows just because they are so expensive. So I'm gonna replace all the windows with the cheaper ones, and I do keep in a few of those windows because I really like how they look and that they are kind of blue in the middle. So yeah, but I'm gonna be replacing them with some cheaper windows, and also add in a few cheap lights because I don't really like those ceiling lights. They are pretty good for when you're building, so they give off a lot of light so you can see everything, but I don't really like the look of them. So I did see that I haven't replaced them in the bedroom and bathroom, but I think that's okay. We'll just fix everything up when we start playing the house with our Not So Berry sim. So now we're gonna be working a little bit on the outside. Like I said before, I didn't do a lot of landscaping because I didn't want to waste any money on it. So I just added in a few trees and a few plants just so that it looks a little bit more alive and not so static. But yeah, I didn't really put too much effort into the outside look. But yeah, and I'm just gonna mess around some more with the windows, I think. Because did you guys know that that window from the... what's that stuff pack called? Vintage Glamour. That window is only 50 simoleons. I was so tempted to just put that window onto the entire house. But I thought that would look silly, so I only added in a few of them. But those are really cheap and they look amazing. So yeah, the build is pretty much done, just some finishing touches here. I'm gonna change the roof a little bit, making it a little bit lower and change the look of the roof. And I did add in 2 little plants on the balcony. I didn't add in anything else, no chairs or whatever, because I didn't have the money, so I just left it open. And yeah, we'll add everything in later once our sim starts making money. So yeah, there you have it guys, my Not So Berry starter home. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, then please leave it a like. It really helps me out and it lets me know that you actually enjoyed this video. If you're not subscribed yet to my channel, then please subscribe. I try to make new content every 2 to 3 days, so you'll be seeing a lot more of me. And I'm gonna go record some Not So Berry gameplay now. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll catch you guys in another video. Bye!